Hey, hello everyone. Paint with Rick. This video is going to be for someone that's never ever painted before. So happy New Year. This is the New Year's resolution. I'm going to show you how to do an easy oil painting on canvas. You can get all this stuff at Michael's. Just buy a little kit of oil paint at Michael's. You'll have all the colors you need in there. White, black, yellow ochre, brown, sap green, and blue. And I'm going to show you how to do a nice cool landscape with just a few brushes. You just need to get some chip brushes. They have these at Michael's, and one fan brush, a number 2 for oil paint, okay? And then you need a little linseed oil. This is what helps make the oil move on the canvas. You just dip your brush in a bowl and get a little, get it saturated, then dip it into your oil paint, and then you're ready to go. Let's get started. I'm going to make this as easy as possible for someone that's never painted before, okay? So you just need these chip brushes, and your kit will come with the paint, so I'm just going to call the colors out as I'm putting them up there. So this is blue, and I already mixed it with white to so it's not so dark. So what we're going to do is start with our sky, okay? You don't have to fill the whole sky in. What we're going to do is we'll leave some of the edges so we can run some white on the edges. It'll look like clouds coming in from the side. Okay, let's bring our blue down to about here. And then we're going to have water down here. So take your blue and just continue down here at the bottom and just fill in this bottom section with blue. Keep your brush horizontal like this. You don't have to go all the way because we're going to have trees over here. But let's just fill the bottom up with blue like that. And we could have just started with the whole canvas blue, but there we go. So we're going to have water. So far, so easy. I think you can do that. So with the same brush, I wear gloves just because I get tired of washing my hands. So wipe your brush off, and we're going to dip in the titanium white now. Dip your brush in the linseed oil just a little bit, then grab some titanium white on your, you could just buy a palette sheets like this. You just dip into the white like that. Okay, and now we're going to just put some white around the edges here, okay? Just fill in whatever you didn't hit with blue with some white, just like that. Now let's lighten up this bottom of the sky a little bit. Just take your brush and wipe some white to lighten up the bottom of our sky. This is the horizon. It's usually lighter down here, then it gets darker as you go up. So just like that. Same thing with the water. Take some of that white and lighten up that water in the back. Okay, now with your brush, we're going to do some easy clouds, okay? Dip your brush into a little bit of titanium white, okay? Now you're going to come up here. We're going to have a mountain in here, so just come in here and tap a few spots up here with white, okay? Just push it in there. This is how we're going to make our clouds, okay? Just like that. It's good enough. Now, same brush, wipe it off. What you're going to do is come in here and lightly blend it now. Can you hear that? Barely touch it. Do it horizontal first. All this on the side too, horizontal. Now wipe your brush off again, wipe that paint off, and what we're going to do is start doing it diagonals, okay? Back and forth, diagonals. Just keep blending it very lightly. You could go down on this one, you can pull some of the white out diagonally, crisscross lightly. Now let's go straight across the whole sky very lightly. There you go. You just made some cool, easy clouds there. If you want to add more, you can. But we should wait till we put our mountain in. Like if you want to add another one, just do this. Tap the white on there, wipe your brush off, and then lightly blend it. Okay, very easy. Let's do our mountain. With the mountain, we're going to use a fan brush. You're going to mix a little bit of, get some white and put a little bit of black in it. Do it that way. Put some white down on your, and then add a little black in there to make some gray. So let's do a mountain here. Make a mountain top there, and maybe one here. And put a few peaks on there in gray. Get some more paint. And then let's just fill this in, okay, with gray. We just want a silhouette of a mountain back there, okay? Making this very easy for someone that's never painted before, okay? There's your silhouette of a mountain, okay? Let's see if it's showing up. Very good. I like that. Now wipe your brush off. What you're going to do is put a little bit of white on it. Just a little bit of white. And at the top right, you're going to pull some white down on all the peaks. Okay, just a little bit of white. At your top of your peak, pull it down, white. Now on the other side, we're going to get a little bit of blue and white. Mix a little blue and white together. The blue that you used for your sky. And then on this side, run a little bit of that blue color. Blue and gray. Just a little. In fact, you don't even have to do it. I'm just trying to add color to the piece. There you go. Those mountains are going to be way in the distance, so I want them to look far away. All right, so that looks good. Now with your fan brush, you're going to mix some sap green and black, okay? Your kit will come with sap green and black. Mix 3/4 sap green and 1/4 of it black and mix it together. And we're going to put some trees back here with our fan brush, okay, across the whole mountains here. So how we do that, we're gonna tap just below our mountains, tap some trees back there. Just go straight across because it's your first painting, beginner painting. Just tap in like that. Don't go all the way because we're going to have trees coming here, okay? And then what you're going to do now is take your fan brush and pull up in the back. Very small tree tops, okay? Very small. It'll make it look like evergreen trees back there, okay? Very good. Now wipe your brush off. What you're going to do is take the bottom of the tree line, take your brush right at the bottom, and go straight across the bottom. Do it again. Come back this way. Just like that. You can do it again. It'll make it look like there's a reflection in the water, okay? All right, good. Let's get your original brush that you put your blue up there with and dip into that same color, sap green and black. And what we're going to do is we're going to have some land here with some trees on this side. So what you're going to do is push some bushes in right here, coming into your water. Just like that. Okay, and down here, let's get one for our bigger trees. This is going to be our foreground here, so we're going to have some bushes down here. Just push in with your brush, and it'll create bush tops there. See, and just fill that all in with sap green and black. Very good. So let's do the trees on this side now. Get your fan brush. This is a number 2 fan brush, by the way. And this is a 12 by 12. So let's make a tree over here. I'll show you how to do it. Tap a trunk with your brush. Make a line straight down to your bushes here. And with the corner of your brush, just stay in the middle of your line and push. Stay in the middle. And as you're pushing in the middle, you're going to get wider and wider at the bottom. Okay, just like that. There you go. That's the easy way to make an evergreen tree. Let's do another one. If you never painted before, this is very simple for anybody. So make a line, a tree trunk, and stay in the middle. Use the corner of your brush, and you're going to tap in the middle on that line and get wider at the bottom. Okay, and just fill this all in here. They're close together. Very good. That's all we'll do here because our tree line comes out to here, so that's perfect. Let's do a big tree over here now. We'll go a little taller than this one. Tap a trunk in, come down to your bushes. Let's do it the same way. So stay small here. Stay right in the middle. Let's come down and then we'll widen it out when we're done. Bring it all the way down, tapping in the middle. And we'll do another one, and then we'll adjust our branches when we're done. Let's put another one right next to him. And right in the middle of your line, just push. Stay in the middle and just push down. Very good. Let's do another one. I think the more you put in there, the better. We'll put a small one right over under this mountain here. Tap it out right in the middle. Get wider down here. All right, now we can adjust our trees and get some more paint on your brush and come in here and make them wider down here at the bottom and adjust them as you need them. Get them the way you want them to look. I kind of like that. I'll make some of these come up a little bit on this one. Very good. Let's put some bushes out here now. So with your chip brush, push into your sap green, and let's just push some bushes on this piece of land here. Some small bushes. And we'll fix these bushes here and bring them out a little more. There you go. It's looking good. Real easy. How far are we? 15 minutes. Easy painting for you. I'm gonna show you how to do a reflection now. So with your brush, pull a little bit of this color down in the water, and that where your tree's at, just come down like this and tap in some color down here for those trees. Take the same brush, wipe your paint off with the paper towel, and now you're going to wipe across the water just like that. Make a reflection. Very good. Okay, now get your fan brush, wipe it off, and put some titanium white on it. And we're going to run a water line underneath these trees right here. So what you do is you just pull some white straight out. Keep your brush horizontal. Let's run some white back here underneath these trees. Just run white all the way across the back there. Let's bring some white forward here, just like this, so it looks like we got water running. Just like that, very easy. All right, let's highlight our trees now with your fan brush. Just get a little bit of white, titanium white on there, kind of wet. Put some linseed oil on it. And now come in here and push white on the right side of your trees, okay? Titanium white. Just push it into the color so it mixes. Okay? On the right side, get some more paint. This is going to give our tree some dimension. It's going to make it look like the light is hitting on the right side of the tree here, okay? Titanium white. Let's highlight those over there. Little titanium white down the right side of your tree. A little bit on this one here. He's behind them. And let's highlight the top of our bushes with titanium white. Okay, just the top parts. Over here, just the top part of your bushes with titanium white. Put a few bushes down here. And there you go. Very simple painting. We could add some more clouds up there. Let's put a few gray clouds up in there. Just get some gray on your fan brush and run some gray colors up in your sky here. Okay, and then we'll get our brush and lightly go across them. There you go. I think that came out good. I think anybody could do that. So you can come down here and blend your water. Keep your brush horizontal. Try not to hit your trees. There you go, guys. There's your anybody can paint painting. And if you have a liner brush, you can put a few birds up in here if you got one of these brushes. Oh, we got to put some points on our tree. You can either use a brush, or I like to use a knife. I just run the knife in the color and then just pull up on it. Then you'll get a point up there. Okay. Gotta have the points on there. All right, guys. And if you do have one of these brushes, you could put some twigs out here in between your trees and stuff. Just let it pick up the color that's already on the painting and run some twigs in between your trees and on your bushes. Just like that. There you go, guys. Hopefully for your resolution this year, you want to learn to paint. So make sure to subscribe. I got a lot of things coming up this year for the channel. So good luck and Happy New Year.